welcome back. I've got a horse in my throat, so forgive the throatiness. But no COVID, no cold. Maybe it's just allergies, not sure, but it's there, so it is what it is. Maybe it's a little sexy, I don't know. Anyhow, so welcome back to neomix.live. I have another edition of my favorite thing to do, the coffee houses of Appalachia. I've got 3 more coffee houses tonight. These are very fun ones from Roanoke, and I even went into North Carolina to back over to Marion over the back of the dragon, and they've got some wonderful things happening there. So let's sort of get started, and I'll stay here with you while we watch these, okay? So the first one is Broad Street Coffee in Marion, Virginia. They're new. So they're the newest coffee shop. They have another coffee shop there. So go backwards to other Neomix lives and you can see that one. They're doing a really fun job of what they're doing. Lots of fun, different drinks. You'll see they have an Appalachian soda. It'll come up. They are doing all sorts of wonderful treats. So they're doing a lot right. And they're doing courses throughout the night. So let's just see what they have. Cool spot. There's the Appalachian soda. They have Waffle Wednesdays. That's one of their courses, charcuterie. One of my heartfelt favorites. Some of the stuff that they're doing is just like, it's exquisite. And these are some of their sandwiches. I've not tried one, but I gotta say, I'm going to, because they're amazing looking. Chicken and waffles, maple syrup. That look good. Local artists. So thumbs high for them. The next one we traveled for. ByGood Coffee or ByGood Coffee. That's the address. 301 Brookstone Avenue, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's funny, one of the workers at one of the other coffee houses that I featured told me about this one. So we made a point to drive through the fall down to North Carolina. Winston-Salem is a beautiful city. They roast their own beans there. And the smell is amazing as it's happening. They sell all sorts of different beans there. Ground beans, whole beans, different fragrance beans. This is their menu. When we were there, it was like, I don't know, it wasn't quite the height of COVID, but it wasn't far off. They do beautiful pour-overs. And they take pride not only in their beans and their roasts, but what they produce. They have classes also in how to cup coffee and, what it should feel like, what it should smell like. And their pastries are amazing, obviously. They have a Jamaican flair. So outside of their pastries, they have some savories, and they all have sort of this Jamaican flair to it. Really lovely spot. Can't wait to go back. And the last one is in Roanoke, Virginia, in their kind of, Circle on the Square. They are more bakery than a coffee house. But it's funny, I found that to be true for a lot of places that serve really good coffee. I guess they figure they're putting so much work into all the bakery items that they're putting out, they better have good coffee and do it well. And so this is another example of that. Really cute vibe. Cafe, French, just kind of this fun little feeling to it. And their bakery items are amazing. They have a good selection of soups and sandwiches and savories also. Do you see that cream puff? That cream puff is the size of a softball. Minimum. Huge. Scrambled egg pizza. Fresh bagels. Tons of muffins. And all sorts of different slices of fresh pizza. Just wonderful. Really, really well done. Another coconut cream pie. Really good muffins and all of their menu. Kind of really well done. And even how they placed it on the wall, the brick wall with a little gold frame. Really like that. And like I said, they're doing right with their bakery items, but they're also serving exquisite coffee. Their soups, like I said, their savories are just wonderful. That soup was amazing. I think that was a potato soup. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Don't you just want to eat that? Ah. Here's my sweet baby girl. So that was it. So that was 3 more wonderful places to find great coffee and other things, the soups, the savories, the bakery items within Appalachia. When we first got here 15 years ago, finding someplace to get good coffee was hard. It was very hard. It is not hard anymore. You just got to know quite where to go. And there are other places, but if they don't make my list, you might want to not visit them yet. They haven't quite made that jump yet. I visited one place, and I'm not going to name them. And I was so excited because there's this gap that I travel, and there's no coffee houses in that gap. And I heard of one, and so I went there. And they had a automatic machine for their espresso, and they have a regular espresso machine, but she wasn't quite sure how to use it. She kept just pushing the button for the espresso. And at one point I said, well, do you know how to use that machine? Would you make me would you make me an espresso? And she's like, oh yeah, I could do that. It did not go well. So I'm going to keep checking in on the place. I have faith that, when new businesses are growing, they're learning things. It's not something that they, were regularly exposed to. And I think they'll come around, especially as, when I go a little bit north of that and a little bit south of that, they're doing exquisite things. So I have hope for this place, and I'm going to check back in with it. But yeah, if they're not on my list, then you might want to wait a little bit. All right. So that's it for tonight. Hey, welcome to my craft room, by the way. See, it's kind of coming together. All my fabrics, all my quilts. Isn't that cool? So those are some other videos that I'll put up soon. All right. Love to you all.